Good morning students. You all are welcome to today's online class. I hope you all are studied the formulas what I have given in the previous class. Shall we recall the formulas? What are the formulas I have given? Equation of x-axis is y equal to 0. Equation of y-axis is x equal to 0. Equation of the straight line parallel to x-axis is y is equal to b. Equation of straight line parallel to y-axis is x is equal to c. Then what is the slope intercept form? Y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. Do you remember? Shall we start today's class? Write the example 5.20. What is the example 5.20? No? The graph relates temperatures y in Fahrenheit degree to temperature x in Celsius degree. Three subdivisions they have given. First one is find the slope and y-intercept. Second one is write an equation of the line. Third one is what is the mean temperature of the earth in Fahrenheit degree. If its mean temperature is 25 degree, means x value is given. All the x values are given in Celsius degree and the y values are given in Fahrenheit degree. Okay, shall we do? Start. First we are going to do the first subdivision. Okay, find the slope and y-intercept. So we know the formula slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. We are going to find the slope of this line. Okay, point is given. Let us name it. Here this one is x1 y1. This one is x2 y2. Okay, formula right. After that let's substitute. Write the values x1 equal to 0, y1 is equal to 32, x2 is equal to 20, y2 is equal to 68. Okay, let's substitute this values in this formula. We get 68 minus means y2 minus y1. 68 minus 32 by 20 minus 0. Okay, let us subtract. We get 68 minus 68 minus 32, 36 divided by 20 minus 0, 20. Shall we cancel using 4 table? 9 4s are 36 by here 5 4s are 20. Therefore slope m is equal to 9 by 5. So here one more question is there in the same subdivision. One more question is there, slope and y-intercept. Okay, slope and next we are going to find out the y-intercept. How to find out the y-intercept? No, see this diagram. The line crosses the y-axis at 0, 32. 0, 32. Here this y value is known as the y-intercept. Okay, the line, so can be write the line crosses the y-axis at 0, 32. This y value is known as the y-intercept. So can be write y-intercept c is equal to 32. Y-intercept c is equal to 32. Understood students? Right, next subdivision is write an equation of the line. If there is slope and y-intercept, we can use the formula. What is the slope intercept form? Y is equal to mx plus c, is it? So that concept we are going to use. So y is equal to mx plus c. Here we have m is equal to 9 by 5 and y-intercept c is equal to 32. Let us use it. Okay, so the equation is y is equal to mx plus c. We have m is equal to 9 by 5 and y-intercept c is equal to 32. Let us substitute. We get y is equal to, in place of m we are going to substitute 9 by 5 and this y-intercept c is 32. So we get the equation y is equal to 9 by 5 into x plus 32. Understood students? So from the third subdivision, what we have to find now, in the x values are given by Celsius degree and the y values are given by Fahrenheit degree. What is the question now? What is the mean temperature of the earth in Fahrenheit degree if its mean temperature is 25 degree in Celsius? Celsius means x value is given, what is the y value? Okay, so can we take x is equal to 25 degree. X is equal to 25 degree. See here, third subdivision, x is equal to 25 degree. What is the y value? We have the equation from the second subdivision. Y is equal to 9 by 5 into x plus 32. This equation can be used for the next subdivision. Okay, write the equation. Let us apply in place of x 25 degree. Okay, that is we get y is equal to 9 by 5 and in place of x we are going to apply 25 degree plus 32. Okay, shall we cancel it? 1 5 is 5, 5 5s are 25. Now 9 into 5 we have 45 plus 32. Okay, degree you can use. So which is equal to, add it this both 77 degree. Okay. Therefore, the mean temperature of the earth is 77 degree Fahrenheit. The next question is exercise 5.3, question number 4. Okay, what is the question now? Find the slope and y-intercept of root 3x plus 1 minus root 3 into y is equal to 3. Okay, slope and y-intercept means at once we have to recall the formula. So what is the slope intercept form? We know that y is equal to mx plus c. Okay, y is equal to mx plus c. Y is equal to mx plus c. So we have to rearrange the given equation in y is equal to mx plus c form. Okay, so given equation is root 3 into x plus 1 minus root 3 into y is equal to 3. Let's rearrange the given equation in y is equal to mx plus c form. So that only y term we have to keep it here. Remaining term take it right side. So the next step is 1 minus root 3 into y is equal to this x term. Let us take right side. So it become minus root 3x minus root 3x. So 3 is the constant term 3. Okay. So now y is equal to mx plus c form we need. So that y is equal to this 1 minus root 3, take it this side. So it become division. So it will come minus root 3 into x plus 3 by 1 minus root 3. Okay, now separate it. So we get minus root 3 into x divided by 1 minus root 3 plus 3 by this denominator 1 minus root 3. Okay, so y is equal to, we have to find out slope and y-intercept. Slope means coefficient of x, is it? Y-intercept means this constant term. So slope m is equal to coefficient of x minus root 3 by 1 minus root 3. So separately let's write it. Coefficient of x what we have? Minus root 3 by 1 minus root 3. Separately write it. And we have to write, we have to rationalize the denominator. So that what we have to do now? Minus root 3 divided by 1 minus root 3 into conjugate of the denominator. What is the conjugate of the denominator now? 1 minus root 3 means conjugate is 1 plus root 3, up and down. Okay, numerator as well as denominator we have to multiply. Now which is equal to, here minus root 3 into 1 plus root 3 by denominator is in a plus b into a minus b form, is it? A plus b into a minus b form. What is a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square, is it? So what we get here using a plus b into a minus b, how can we write this values? 1 minus root 3 into 1 plus root 3, how can we write a square minus b square? So that 1 square minus b square means in place of b we have root 3, is it? So root 3 the whole square. So numerator as it is right, minus root 3 into 1 plus root 3. So that which is equal to minus root 3 into 1 plus root 3 divided by 1 square is 1 minus, here root 3 the whole square, here square and square root can be cancelled. So we get minus 3 which is equal to minus root 3 into 1 plus root 3 divided by, so 1 minus root, sorry 1 minus, what is the value of 1 minus 3? Minus 2. Okay, minus minus can be cancelled. Remaining we have root 3 into 1 plus root 3 by 2. Okay, let us multiply by this root 3 with this 2 terms. Okay, so root 3 into 1 root 3 plus root 3 into root 3 we have 3. Root 3 into root 3 3 by 2. Therefore slope m is equal to root 3 plus 3 by 2. Similarly we can find the y-intercept. Y-intercept means this constant term. Okay, so y-intercept c is equal to 3 by 1 minus root 3. This constant term 3 by 1 minus root 3. So here also we have to rationalize the denominator. Okay, so that conjugate of the denominator we have to multiply numerator as well as denominator. So 3 by 1 minus root 3 into conjugate of this denominator is 1 plus root 3. So 1 plus root 3 by 1 plus root 3 which is equal to 3 into 1 plus root 3 by denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. What is a plus b into a minus b? A square minus b square. Okay, a plus b into a minus b is equal to a square minus b square we get. Is it a square means 1 square minus b square is root 3 the whole square. So square and square root can be cancelled. So remaining here numerator 3 into 1 plus root 3 by denominator 1 square is 1 minus 3 which is equal to 3 into 1 plus root 3 by here 1 minus 3 is minus 2. Okay, now let's multiply with 3 this numerator. So we get 3 into 1 is 3 plus 3 into root 3 by minus 2. Okay, therefore y-intercept c is equal to y-intercept c is equal to 3 plus 3 root 3 by minus 2. Understood, students? Next question is exercise 5.3 question number 5. What is the question now? Find the value of a. If the line through minus 2 comma 3 and 8 comma 5 is perpendicular to y is equal to ax plus 2. Let us give the diagram for understanding. So draw the line that is given 2 points minus 2 comma 3 and 8 comma 5. So write the points. Let us take a of minus 2 comma 3 and b of 8 comma 5. Okay, draw the perpendicular line for AB, that is, let us name it C and D. The equation of the perpendicular line is given y is equal to ax plus 2. Write it here. Okay, first we are going to find the slope of the AB. Okay, so let the given points be a of minus 2 comma 3 and b of 8 comma 5. Slope m formula let's write y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. So slope of AB here x1 equal to minus 2, y1 equal to 3, x2 equal to 8, y2 is equal to 5. Let's write it. Slope of AB m is equal to, let's substitute this values in this formula. So we get 5 minus 3 by 8 minus means x2 minus x1 is minus 2. So which is equal to 2 by minus into minus plus. So 8 plus 2 we get 2 by 10 is equal to let's divide it 1 2 is to 5. So 1 by 5. So slope of AB is equal to 1 by 5. Next we are going to find the slope of CD. See here, the slope of the CD we are going to find out. So given equation of this perpendicular line is y equal to ax plus 2. Y equal to ax plus 2 we are going to compare with the y equal to mx plus c form. So when we are comparing we get m correspondingly a is there. So m is equal to a. So slope of CD equal to a. Slope of CD equal to a. So we know that two lines are perpendicular. Here AB perpendicular CD. AB perpendicular CD. We know that two lines are perpendicular. Product of their slope must be minus 1. So can be right. Two lines are perpendicular. Product of their slope equal to minus 1. So we have here slope of AB and slope of CD equal to minus 1 can be right. Slope of AB we have 1 by 5. Slope of CD we have A. So that when we multiply we can write equal to minus 1. So slope of AB into slope of CD equal to minus 1. Slope of AB is 1 by 5. Slope of CD is A which is equal to minus 1. Okay, formula minus 1. So multiply. So here 1 by 5 into A is equal to minus 1. So A is equal to cross multiply 5 into minus 1 equal to minus 5. Therefore A is equal to minus 5. Next write a formula. Find the slope form. Okay, last formula is slope y-intercept form. That formula and this formula don't collapse. Slope y-intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. This formula is point slope form. Okay, point slope point slope form can be say, otherwise slope point form, like that also can say. Okay, point slope form is y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. When we have to use this formula now, if there is a point and slope, if there is a point and slope, we have to use the formula y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Let's do the example 5.1. Find the equation of a line passing through the point 3 comma minus 4 and the slope is minus 5 comma 7. I told you there is a point and the slope is there. We can use the formula slope point form y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Mind it, okay? There is a point as well as slope is there, means we can use the formula y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Here given point is 3 comma minus 4 can be taken x1 y1. Slope m is equal to minus 5 comma 7. Let's write it, okay? Now x and y1 values substitute here. X and y as it is, we have to keep it. We have to form equation. So xy as well as we have to keep it, and x1 y1 we can substitute. Okay, so we get y minus y1 is, so here write it, x1 equal to 3 comma y1 equal to minus 4. So y minus y1 is minus 4. It is formula minus, okay? Equal to m value is minus 5 by 7. Okay, minus 5 by 7 into x as it is 1, right? Minus x1 is 3. Okay, so that next line y, here minus into minus plus 4 is equal to minus 5 by 7 into x minus 3. Okay, cross multiplied, 7 take this side, so we get 7 into y plus 4 is there, is it? Equal to minus 5 into x minus 3. So multiply with the 7, this 2 term let's multiply, we get 7 into y is 7y plus 7 4s are 28 is equal to this side also with the minus 5, let's multiply this 2 terms, we get minus 5x minus into minus plus 5 3s are 15. Okay, take all these terms the same side, means x term and constant term, bring it here. So first of all minus 5x take here, it become plus 5x. Then next write the y term plus 7y plus 28. This constant term bring here, so it become minus 15 equal to, here this 2 term we have taken here, so remaining 0. Okay, so we get 5x plus 7y plus 28 minus 15. What is the value? 28 minus 15, 13. Okay, is equal to 0. Therefore the equation is 5x plus 7y plus 13 equal to 0. Understood, students? There is a homework, the same model only. Okay, the hill in the form of a right triangle has 6 foot at 19,3. The inclination of the hill to the ground is 45 degree. Find the equation of the hill joining the foot and top. Okay, so what is given, what we have to find out, that only we have to see. Angle of inclination given means theta. Angle of inclination means we can find out the slope. Is it theta is equal to 45 degree, means we know the formula slope m is equal to tan theta. Slope m is equal to tan theta. So theta equal to 45 degrees. So tan 45 degree value we know 1. Is it? So slope value we got it. There is a point. I told you there is a slope and point. We can use the slope point formula. What is the point slope form? Y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Okay, y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. Using this formula you have to complete. Same that last example we did know, that model you have to do it. Okay, next write the example 5.22. Find the equation of a line passing through the point A of 1, 4 and perpendicular to the line joining points 2, 5 and 4, 7. Okay, let's give the diagram here. Roughly we can give the diagram. Okay, graph and all not necessary. So PQ, draw a line. Okay, let us take this points are 2, 5 and 4, 7. A is given. Okay, so it is perpendicular to PQ. So draw the perpendicular line, that is A of 1, 4. Here we can give B. Okay, we have to find the equation. First we are going to find the slope of the line PQ. Okay, so what is the slope of formula? Slope m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, so here x1 equal to 2, y1 equal to 5, x2 equal to 4, y2 is equal to 7. Substitute here, so we get y2 minus y1, that is 7 minus 5 by x2 minus x1 is 4 minus 2 equal to 7 minus 5, we have 2 by 4 minus 2 is 2. Okay, let us cancel it, so we get 1. So slope of PQ is equal to 1. We have, it is given A of this line is perpendicular to PQ. Is it? So that we know that two lines are perpendicular. Here PQ perpendicular AB. Is it? So two lines are perpendicular. Their product of their slope must be minus 1. So can be right slope of PQ into slope of AB is equal to minus 1. Using that concept, we can find out the slope of AB. Okay. So slope of PQ is 1. AB perpendicular PQ, so slope of PQ into slope of AB is equal to minus 1. So slope of PQ we have minus 1, sorry 1. So 1 into slope of AB equal to minus 1. So 1 into slope of AB is slope of AB equal to minus 1. We have to find the equation of the line through point A. Okay, so using point A only we are going to find the equation of the line. So we have now slope and one point is there. What is the slope of AB we have? Slope of this AB minus 1 we have, is it? So now slope and point is there means we can give the formula y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So through A they asked, so that A point we have to use A of 1 comma 4. So here x1 equal to 1 and y1 equal to 4. M is equal to slope of AB we have minus 1. Through A they asked, so slope of AB only we have to use, that is m is equal to minus 1. Let us substitute in this formula y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. So y minus, here y1 value is 4 equal to m value is minus 1 into x minus x1 is 1. Okay, that is y minus 4 is equal to, with minus 1 this 2 term, let's multiply. Minus 1 into x is minus x. Here minus into minus plus 1 into 1 1. Okay, so here this minus x and this constant term, bring it here, we get minus x. When we take this side, it will become plus x, y plus y minus, for this plus 1 take here this side, it will become minus 1 equal to this both the term we have taken here, so equal to 0. That is x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. Therefore the required equation is x plus y minus 5 equal to 0. Next we have to write the formula, 2-point form. Okay, what is the 2-point form now? 2-point form is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. When you have to use this formula now, if there is 2 points given and asked to find the equation of the line, when you have to use now, if there is 2 points given and asked to find the equation of the line, we have to use this formula. Okay. Next example is 5.23. Find the equation of a straight line passing through 2 points are given. I told you 2 points are given and to find the equation if they asked, we have to use the 2-point form. Okay, so let's write the formula. 2-point form is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, first of all read the question carefully. Only 2 points given and they asked to find the equation. So at once we have to write the formula, 2-point formula. Then given points 5 comma minus 3 and 7 comma minus 4, we can take it as x1 y1. First point x1 y1, next point x2 y2. Okay, let's substitute this values in this formula. So we get y minus y1. y1 is minus 3 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. So we get here y minus into minus plus 3 by denominator value minus 4. Here minus into minus plus 3 is equal to x minus 5 divided by 7 minus 5 is 2. What is 7 minus 5? 2. Okay, so y plus 3 by minus 4 plus 3 we have minus 1 equal to x minus 5 by 2. Cross multiply it, so we get 2 into y plus 3 is equal to minus 1 into x minus 5. So multiply with the this 2 term with this 2. 2 into y, 2y. 2 into 3, 6 equal to minus 1 into x is minus x. Minus into minus plus 1 into 5, 5. Okay. Take this both the term this side. So, x minus x take this side. It will become x plus 2y plus 6. This constant term 5. Let us take this side. So, minus 5 equal to 0. So, we get x plus 2y. 6 minus 5 we have 1 equal to 0. Therefore, the required equation is x plus 2y plus 1 equal to 0. Next question is exercise 5.3 7th. Okay, 2 subdivisions are there. Second subdivision homework. Okay, second subdivision homework 2-point formula. That last question we did know, same procedure you have to. First one let us do now. Okay, given points are 2, 2 by 3 and minus 1 by 2, minus 2. Okay, so first we can use the formula 2-point formula. 2 points are there in the sense we can use the 2-point formula. 2-point form is what is the formula? Can you say y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Okay, here x1 equal to 2, y1 is equal to 2 by 3 and x2 equal to minus 1 by 2, y2 is equal to minus 2. Okay, let us substitute this values. We get y minus y1 is 2 by 3 divided by y2. What is y2? Minus 2 minus 2, y1 is 2 by 3 is equal to, here x minus x1, so that x minus x1 is 2 divided by x2 minus x1, that is minus 1 by 2 minus x1 is 2. Okay, so now let us take the LCM. So the LCM of this term is 3. So the numerator is 3 into y, 3y minus 2 divided by, come to the denominator this side. So here also LCM is 3. 3 into minus 2 is minus 6 minus 2 is equal to, here x minus 2 as it is can write x minus 2. Come to the denominator, LCM is 2. So the numerator become minus 1. 2 into minus 2 minus 4. Okay, so that we have, that is 3y minus 2 by 3. Here minus 6 minus 2 we have minus 8 by 3 is equal to x minus 2 by minus 1 minus 4 we have minus 5 by 2. Okay, then let us take this denominator value reciprocally. So 3y minus 2 by 3 into this division, let's convert into multiplication. So reciprocally can be write. So it can be write 3 by minus 8. 8 by 3 can write 3 by 8. So minus 8 by 3 can write 3 by minus 8 equal to, same way here also x minus 2 into this division, take it as a multiplication. So can be take it as a reciprocal. So it can be write 2 by minus 5. Okay. So here 3 can be cancelled. Remaining we have 3y minus 2 by minus 8 is equal to, this can be write 2 into x minus 2 by minus 5. Okay, let us cross multiply. We get minus 5 into 3y minus 2 equal to minus 8 into 2 into x minus 2. Okay, multiply. So minus 5 into 3y is minus 15y, minus into minus plus 5 to 10 is equal to, here 8 minus 8 into 2 we have 16 into x minus 16x, minus into minus plus, here 16 into 2 we have 32. Okay, now all the term bring here, so we get first x term bring here, we get 16x minus 15y plus 10, this constant term bring here, it will become minus 32 equal to 0. Therefore 16x minus 15y, here 10 minus 32 is minus 22 equal to 0. Therefore the required equation is, equation is 16x minus 15y minus 22 is equal to 0. Okay, understood students? These are the today's class works. Okay, thank you students.